It's the complimentary breakfast.
It is a pleasure to welcome the Minister of Small Business Development in South Africa, Minister Lindiwe Zulu. Nice to meet you.
Good morning.
Good morning. You know what we're going to ask, what we're going to talk about is that whole Parliament thing that made you so famous. It made you so famous. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about.
I'd like to call the Honorable Minister Ginger Lindiwe Zulu to stop singing in the House, or she must be referred to the Powers and Privileges Committee. She's chanting yes, number one. She's distracting.
Then, which is my it's one of my favorite parliamentary moments is when you said this.
Chairperson, point of order. My name is Lindiwe Zulu. The one who refers to me, Ginger, the ginger shall be outside.
The ginger shall be outside. Now, here's my question to you. So, Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, obviously from EFF, called you Ginger. Now, if he said to you, okay, Minister, see you outside, would you have taken it outside?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime. Anytime. The thing is, he was a coward. He stayed inside. And he sent the women to meet me outside. That's what he did.
But I love what Juju had to say about this. He then says this.
This is going to degenerate. It's like we're in a shebeen here where people just threaten each other like that. And there is no order coming from you. There are secretaries there, they head here, they can confirm, and you ask her to withdraw. Because we don't want this honorable member to be dealt with outside.
He has a point. It sounds like a shebeen in there.
Well, it's not. Actually, I think to some degree it's unfortunate that it gets to that point. But we can't also run away from the fact that it's become a little bit more lively than it used to be. But there's got to be a balance between being lively, as in the debate, as in the content of the debate, and just being chaotic to a point where people don't actually know what's going on.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So there's got to be a balance, especially because of what's going on in South Africa, what we've been through. We don't want violence anymore. I think our society is still struggling for that. I struggle from that myself from time to time. I come from that background of having been in the military. I'm in the army of the ANC.
Well, in the MK, yeah.
Yes, I come from that, and many of us have to sort of like adjust. 22 years is not a very long time. The Americans are still struggling to adjust from Vietnam and all. But I think overall, South Africa is doing very well.
Now, the thing with you is, you said at one point, and I'm glad you brought that up, because you said at one point, the world no longer sees South Africa as a baby still growing up. Now it's like you compete or you fall to the wayside. So we can no longer claim, well, we're still growing and we're still maturing. We can't have that argument anymore.
Well, we can have that argument depending on what we're talking about. If we're talking about issues, for instance, of addressing the imbalances of the past, people that were not in the mainstream, even in the economy or anywhere else, we can still talk about that, because we still have to bring people into a democratic space where even freedom has to be broken down. What does it mean? Freedom doesn't come as just freedom for people to do anything they want. It comes with responsibility.
I love how you address these questions. Now, you need to understand that Lindiwe Zulu is not, just any other member of the ANC. She was, at some point, you were trained by the Russians in communications, no? Am I right?
Yes, I am a journalist by profession.
Oh, wow. The tissue is
I
Russians.
have a master's degree in journalism.
Yeah.
And I did all that in Russian language.
What?
Yeah, my medium of instruction. While we were saying here we don't want Afrikaans as a medium of instruction. I got to Russia and they said, you're in Russia now. For the first full year, you're going to be learning the language, and then you're going to be doing all your subjects. You're going to be writing your thesis. You're going to be writing everything in Russian. So that's what I did.
But can you still speak the Russian?
Да, я говорю по-русски очень хорошо.
Нет. This what I talk is not Russian.
No,
no,
what
I
you
can hear
talk
that.
is not Russian. No,
Ровашки нет,
no.
Ровашки.
I think the president will be
So-
very upset with you if you had to say that.
Yes, here I tell this producer to get you orange juice. We have to add the vodka for you.
But you do speak like them when they speak English.
I
Absolutely.
do. Okay, now here's the big thing. Except for the whole shebeen business and the ginger business in Parliament, the other thing, of course, that caught everyone by surprise was Nene, the firing of Nhlanhla Nene. And this was,
Yeah.
you know what was odd to me is this was the first minister that gave you money for your department. Is the first guy that said, "I'm going to give you money to make this
Didn't
possible."
give me enough.
But still, he give you the money. He
No,
give it
he
to you.
didn't give me enough. The small business development need more money.
But I see Pravin Gordhan is saying, well, we're going to assist.
Yeah, he's tried, but not yet there.
So now here's the thing. The president told no one he's going to fire Nene. He didn't tell you. He didn't tell the cabinet. So suddenly you hear this news. You must have been shocked.
No, I wasn't shocked.
Why not?
I wasn't shocked because I, as a Minister of Small Business Development, know exactly that. I am in government by virtue of the president giving me the powers of being a minister, and I'm very much aware of the fact that that can change.
But here's the thing that concerns me. You know what you're talking about. You've been around for a while. What concerns me is the fact that and I know you said in several interviews afterwards, but the president did consult with business afterwards, and then he put Pravin Gordhan back again. But why was there no consultation before the time?
There was consultation
With
with the officials of the ANC. That is a fact. I think that's a fact that was missed in the process. The president did consult the people that he worked with. The ANC has got the officials, has got the National Working Committee, has got the NEC. He did consult, and they did confirm that he did consult with them.
But that, and what did they say? Did they say it's a good idea to fire Nene?
Well, they had to understand the reason why the president took that decision.
Why?
It will be understood sometime later.
No, tell me now, Minister.
No, I can't right now because the minute
don't
I say
understand.
anything, the rand is going to start flip-flopping. And I don't want that.
But there has to be a reason.
No,
Give me a reason.
There is a reason.
It cost us
There is
171 billion
no,
rand.
there is
Give us a reason.
Who's 71 billion?
171
Where
billion.
is
Look
it
into the markets.
171 billion? Who's
Look at the markets.
171 billion?
All of this is coming from the JSE. Look
I'm
at
sure
how the
they're
shares
going to
fell.
recover. They're going to recover it very soon. They always find a way of recovering.
But it wasn't
one way or the
necessary.
other.
It wasn't necessary to recover it, Minister.
It was necessary for the president to do what he has to do. It will be told one day why he had to do that.
Hopefully not in his autobiography. When are we going to...
Well, maybe.
Give me a clue.
No, can't do that.
Come on,
I
Minister.
don't want to be fired.
Listen, where's the... You know what? I'll tell you what we do. Let's have some orange juice with some vodka. And then I'll ask the
Do
question
you know
again.
what that's called?
What?
Screwdriver.
Yeah. Well, let's have a few screwdrivers.
Yes, have a
Denise.
few screwdrivers.
Denise, you see Denise there. She's a producer. She always has a bottle of vodka somewhere. It's not for you. It's for me, Get us the orange juice and the vodka. We're speaking to the minister this morning, and we'll ask the question again a bit later. Is that fine with you, Denise? Listen, Minister, while you're here, will you take a couple of calls from listeners?
Yes, I will. With pleasure. I always
It's
do.
nice meeting you.
Yeah, the pleasure's mine too. I've always seen Jacaranda passing. I live in Joburg, by the way, so I have to pass this highway every day.
You can't just see it. You should tune in.
I should tune in.
And you don't listen to me. I'm shocked.
I
Shocked.
do listen to you from time to time.
Yeah,
but my
yeah.
problem is that I struggle with Afrikaans. Can you gonna teach me some Afrikaans?
You can. She learns Russian. One
If I-
here, not
yeah.
no
You
Afrikaans.
teach him
yet.
Russian.
He teaches me.
Yes.
Done.
Deal.
It is deal. You and
That's
I.
a deal.
We
It is a
exchange
deal.
languages.
Yeah.
It's 19 minute oor 7, Minister
You see,
Lindiwe.
there he goes.
So sorry. Jest rawaszkie Lindiwe Zulu. Jest tu rejkoczkę reweczkie drowaszenieki.
Jacaranda FM's complimentary breakfast.